Okay, how are you once again? I am with Chat GPT, and once again we are live. And I am asking you, I am that first of all, tell me that what is a goal?
A goal is something specific you want to reach. Say, learning to speak English more fluently, running a marathon, or saving a certain amount of money. It's a clear result you're aiming for, not just a wish.
Okay, okay. So, according to you,
And
how many types of goals can be?
let me think. There isn't one fixed number, but some common types are short term goals and long term goals, personal goals versus professional goals, educational goals, financial goals, health and fitness goals, social or relationship goals, and yes, even spiritual goals. Does that make sense?
Okay, okay. But I just want to clarify that sometimes we see that a person has a kind of goal, like we can say that he has a short-term goals and long-term goals. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
most of the people uh, categorize the goals in the, I mean, according to the uh, duration.
Mm-hmm.
So that those goals that which can achieve within the next few months or in the coming near future, definitely that we call it, that is I mean short term goals. And definitely the long term goals definitely depend on the long period of times, and it takes years to complete or achieve. So definitely it depends on the hard work and time management and many other things to achieve that goals. So what do you say, and what you think about
Well,
it?
they well, short-term goals are doable in days, weeks, or months. The long-term goals usually stretch over years, like building a career or achieving lasting financial stability. I'd say both need planning, but also flexibility because life can change direction pretty unexpectedly. The key is to stick measurable and meaningful to you.
Yeah. And what is the importance of a goal in a person's life?
Goals give direction and motivation. They help you focus your time and energy instead of, well, drifting. Without goals, it's easy to waste time or feel stuck. But with them, you get a sense of progress and achievement. They also build confidence because every milestone you meet proves you can actually do what you plan. And emotionally, they can give your life meaning, a reason to get up and keep moving even when it's pretty tough.
Okay. So do you think that goals must be time bonded?
Time limits help, yeah, because they make you accountable and stop goals from just floating forever without action. But not every single goal needs a hard deadline. Creative or personal growth goals can be more like flexible timelines. But in if you want focus, even something simple like I'll finish this draft by next month works really well. The trick is balance, not pressure for its own sake.
You have already mentioned that goal is not a wish. So what, according to you, is the difference between wish and a goal?
A wish is something you'd like to happen, but you haven't necessarily planned out how to make it happen. Like, I wish I could speak 5 languages. A goal, though, is I will take French classes every Tuesday night this year. Goals have a path you commit to, while wishes stay mostly imaginary unless you act on them.
Okay, so which things makes goal more achievable and meaningful?
Clarity, first of all, knowing exactly what you want, then breaking it into small steps so it feels doable. Tracking progress matters too. Checking in weekly can help you avoid just drifting, and making the goal personally meaningful, like connecting it to your values or to what really matters to you, that's what keeps up your commitment, even when you're tired or life gets messy, as it always does.
Yeah, definitely. So, which is the most important among, I mean, short-term goals and long-term goals? Which you suggest is more valuable among these?
Hmm. Tricky. Honestly, they balance each other. Short term goals give quick wins and keep the momentum going, while the long term goals are the big picture, the direction your life growth is heading. If you only do short term, you risk busyness without a real direction. And if you only do long term, it can feel distant and sort of kind of unmotivating. So I always think mix them. Use short wins to build confidence and to move toward the bigger vision. That way, they both feed each other. Does that feel closer to what you meant?
Okay, do you believe that a person should have more than one goals at a time?
Yeah, that's totally fine, even helpful, as long as it's not too many to dilute your attention. Maybe one main focus, like career growth, and a supporting one, like health or learning a language. Juggling too many at once, well, that can burn you out. So, yeah, a few well chosen goals, balanced and realistic, that's the sweet spot.
Okay, I think that definitely a person can have more than one goals at a time, but I think there must be a connection between them. If they are totally different from each other, then I think then this could be a difficult task to achieve. What do you think?
Hmm. Well, they don't have to be connected, but if they support each other, like improving communication skills while advancing your career, that tends to make life smoother. But if they're totally separate, it's still doable. You just need to manage your time and energy carefully. The key is not letting them clash or overwhelm you. Think of focus, balance, and sustainability. That's what makes multiple goals workable.
According to you, that goals, the time bound in goals is more important in a way that it makes us more motivated, directional, and I mean, they it gives us a kind of direction as well. So, what do you think that in achieving goals, motivation and
Hmm.
directional and focus, these keys are most important?
Time-bound goals definitely give a stronger push. They create urgency, focus, and a natural checkpoint for progress. But if the deadline's too tight, that can backfire and cause stress and
Yes,
demotivate you.
yes.
So, yeah, yes, time boundaries help motivation, but only when they're realistic. Direction comes from clarity about the why, and the focus comes from picking the right steps and sticking with them. It's not just the timer, it's the purpose behind it.
Yeah, definitely.
That is what
Yeah, definitely.
that's what actually carries you forward.
Okay. So, uh, according to you, there must be a
Hmm.
kind of flexibility in achieving that goals.
Of course, flexibility is key because life doesn't always go as being rigid can snap under pressure. Flexibility lets you adjust, change pace, even reshuffle your goals without giving up on them. So plan carefully, yes, but leave space to wriggle if things change. And that balance keeps you grounded and moving.
Most of the times, distractions like, um, I mean, procrastination, uh, social media, and many other things, they divert our attention from achieving our goals. So, how
Hmm.
these things can be minimized, or these things can be overcome by a person who is working on a specific goal?
Well, first, I think is noticing the triggers. Like, when do you reach for your phone? Is it boredom, stress? Then set clear work sessions, say 25 minutes focused, 5 minute break, the Pomodoro style. And you can block distractions, up limits, notifications off during those sessions, and also maybe reward yourself for sticking to it. Tiny daily wins can make consistency feel doable instead of overwhelming.
Okay, so how you think or believe that a person who is a motivational speaker and he wants to delivering some kind of speeches or lectures or presentation uh, in front of the audience, and he wants to tell the people about the importance of the goal. So, what key factors or key points he must describe in his presentation?
For a motivational talk on goals, I'd suggest starting with what a goal actually is, then the importance of goals, comparing wish versus goal, types of goals, short term, long term, and so on, characteristics of effective goals, clear, realistic, measurable, time bound, the role of planning, consistency and discipline, common obstacles like procrastination or distractions, flexibility in achieving goals, and maybe finish with examples or stories of success through clear goals and close with something memorable like, A goal gives direction, a plan gives the path, and consistent action turns dreams into reality. Something like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, it was a wonderful session with you, and I enjoyed a lot. Thank you for your time and support. Okay,
My pleasure. Good luck with your goals.
definitely.